this tutorial I'm going to show you how to upload mails into the transactional emails. They are made in MailChimp, and then we export them to the administration. And this is basically where the emails they live, but we build them over here. It can be fairly simple, but it's quite time consuming, honestly. The first thing we want to do is we want to go to templates, and I'm not sure this is optimal. I did it like this, but apparently we just have all the countries mixed together, which makes absolutely no sense. Anyways, let's say that we want to make changes to the confirmation email. I'm just gonna quickly show how that looks like. Getting started with MailChimp, I'm not really gonna go through that. Let's say that we change this headline or some other information and then we just save and exit. Okay, let's go ahead and find that again. Okay, so the first thing we have to do is we have to export as HTML, export template, because we build it in here. Now what we're going to do is we export it to our computer, then we're going to do some stuff to it, and then we're going to upload it right over here. So as soon as you have it, show in Finder, and you have to open this with some kind of code editor. I use Visual Studio Code because I guess that's what we use here, and it's actually great and fast, which is also nice. Let's just wait for it to load. Okay, so now that we're here, we have to change some few things, and we actually have to do this every single time we want to re-upload emails. The first thing we want to do is we want to remove this part, which is the subject. I don't bother getting into this. Ask Agatha if you're in doubt. And the next part is we actually have to go, I think it's called pre-header. Oh yeah, preview. And yeah, I just keep pressing enter until I get to this line. This line needs to be replaced. So what you want to do is you go to SharePoint, you go into marketing and communications, and then you find channels, emails, transactional emails, and pre-header preview text. Okay, so this part is, let's look at an email. Okay, so if I go to Slack, this is the title. This is actually the subject that we removed at first. And this is the preview or pre-header or whatever it's called. This is the second thing that we are going to change. We removed the title because we don't need it, because we already set a title in the administration part. And this part, if we don't change it, then it's just going to take the first couple of lines of the email, which means that we're going to send out some transactional emails with some really weird text with weird shortcodes, so it just looks really bad. So let's go back to our code editor. I'm just going to shut down the email again. Back to the code editor. So in this pre-header preview text, we have the Danish, the Swedish, and the Norwegian ones, and this is where I wrote the text that I want to be in the pre-header, and this is the actual tag. This part right here, it contains the text. So this text, it goes inside the tag, inside the span tag, and this part right here, it actually does, it creates extra space so that you only see this text and not all the other text. Usually it will just take, let's say it was only this short, then it would show this part, and then it would start showing the weird shortcuts the shortcodes, and we don't want that. So we always just add this part. It's just like a known hack, which just simply works. So we copy and paste this part right here. Then we go here. This is highlighted, so I can actually just go ahead and paste. And the next thing I want to do is let's first go to the. Okay, I'm just gonna copy all of it. Go to this part right here, the administration. So first we do it in staging. So I can go to administration. It's this one, document oversigt. Let's just wait for it to load. Okay, so this is the part where we have the different emails, and this is the confirmation email. It should go to 2 different places. It should go to, let's just see if we can find them. It's been quite a while. Let's see. Okay, this is the one, reservation. And then we also have it for L-bikes as well, actually. So we go in here. This is the title. This is actually what it's going to show. That's why I just removed the subject title, because we don't use it. But Agatha told me that I think on mobile view, something like that, it actually showed up, which was weird. That's why we remove it in the code down here on the Visual Studio, because this is what we really want to show to the customers. So what I want to do here is highlight all, paste, and remove the extra spacing that it always adds, and then I actually just want to save. And that's kind of it. Then you can just go and copy all of this again, go to administration, and just do it live after you've tested it. You got the possibility to actually just send yourself a test mail, and then you can see if it works. The thing you have to keep in mind is that you will actually see the mail just like you see it in here, and you will not be able to see how the shortcodes actually work. So it's just going to say order number instead of having actual details. Also, it doesn't take in account if is Bluetooth location true. Well, so this just means that you don't get the functions when you send